Well, it may now actually be spring almost today. The sun is out and there's a tad of warmth in the air as we've come up to Smale Beach to join beach buddies and Bill Dale. Another success.
Yeah, fantastic. I've just counted the bags there, Paul. I think we've got 18 bags, and as you can see, there's all sorts of fishing gear and wire and barbed wire, and most important, these bags contain lots of little pieces, which are the sort of things that get caught in the legs of seabirds, and obviously that's that's dangerous for the wildlife. Things like plastic bags are mistaken by basking sharks for jellyfish, and jellyfish feed on the same plankton as the basking sharks, and consequently that's how the basking shark ended up with that famous picture last year of the plastic bag on its nose. So even simple things like plastic bags are worth picking up as well.
I mean, this has been an amazing success you've done here. You've gone around the island and you've got people invigorated, interested, generating immense amount of interest us everywhere. How does it come about?
I think the volunteers are really what this is all about, because I've been doing this now personally for 5 years before I decided I'd better get some more people along to help me, and we've got a great bunch of volunteers. There's a big gang here again today, and some people come regularly, and we get different people going to different parts of the island. But
Beach Buddy Virgins, you say?
There's been 2 or 3 Beach Buddy Virgins here today, which is great, and the more the merrier. And I counted up the other day that over a period of 2.5 years, we've had 873 different volunteers turn up.
Wow.
So it's working really well. It helps to get publicity like this, and I suppose my background in the media game helps me to understand how to get a story into the media. So that's been quite helpful too.
You do know that, and there's details here on the screen because you've got a Facebook page and all sorts.
We've got a Facebook page which is called Beach Buddies Isle of Man, and then people can register on our email, which is beachbuddies@manx.net. So it works very well, yeah.
So what's the process now once you've collected all this?
Right, well, today we'll recycle obviously the metal as much as we can and the bits of plastic, but lots of this is just going to go to the civic amenity site. We'll distribute and divide as much of this as we can, but as you can see, there's some quite big pieces of hefty kit here, and that will just go straight into the waste bins at the amenity site. The ones at the guys at the north at the amenity site not far from here are really helpful, and they are at all the sites actually. They're really good.
It's striking that someone's lost the front of their grille for their car even. I mean,
there's a front of an old Ford, yes. Yeah. How on earth that's got there, and I imagine the rest of the car is probably sitting out a few yards off the ocean, so we'll get that one day.
And in all your time doing it, what is the most bizarre? Have you got one that stands out, the thing you found on the beach that you think, what on earth is this?
I think we find lots of nice things actually. We do find some unfortunate things like syringes, which is not a nice thing to find. We find lots of little plastic ducks which have taken part in duck races, and there's one that we've got which is a number, and I've got this written in my brain, 111,434, which was that number in the duck race, the biggest duck race ever in Dublin.
Wow.
And he sailed across here, and it took him 3 years to get here.
And you've had messages in bottles and those sort of things?
We have. We had a message in a bottle from Ireland, which took only 4 days to get from Southern Ireland to Guernsey, and it had been written by some school children, and they asked us whoever found it, to get in touch, and as it happened, it was us. And now the school wants us to go to Ireland and set up a branch of Beach Buddies. So how great is that?